What's up, sports fans? I'm Rene Garza Jr.
And I'm Freddie Guevara.
And welcome to another episode of Tailgate 956, a sports show that covers sports across the valley and the Lone Star State. Now, before we begin today's episode, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Apogee Comics, the best in independent comic books. If you're looking for a great read, make your next comic book Apogee. Visit Apogee Comics all throughout social media and on their website at www.apogeecomics.com. And also at Fun My Comic, where right now they have Phantom Hawk on a great campaign going. So if you haven't seen the site, stay tuned to their social media for updates.
And Rick's Auto Shop for all your auto repair needs.
Located on Indiana Street in Brownsville. Yeah, awesome, brother. Now, my man, how have you been?
Good. Them Stros been struggling, but we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, they've been
Man.
staying afloat besides the excruciating amount of injuries. But like, before we touch on that subject, before we touch on that sport, and our blood pressures will spike.
Yeah.
Let's start off a little different. Let's start with football.
All right, let's go. Football. Season's coming up.
Oh yeah. It's right around the corner.
I can smell the football. Those Sunday barbecues.
Oh yeah, and those Sunday frustrations.
The TV's breaking and everything.
Yeah, I know. Because the TV's gonna find himself in a lake somewhere soon.
Mom, Dad broke the TV again.
Oh man.
uh,
Yeah, man. No, it's been somewhat, as you're saying, the news.
yes, it's been pretty quiet out there. Michael Parsons did get signed already. Thankfully,
cool.
Of course, I didn't feel like there was anything there to go ahead and talk about.
Yeah.
If anything, is again publicity, just to go ahead and put Cowboys, Michael Parsons out there, keep him relevant, keep up everything. I mean, good news, bad news, it's all good at the end. It's still publicity, whatever and all that. But one thing that I did see was Jones going ahead and taking a jab. I don't know, it kind of sounded like he took a jab at Michael Parsons for being kind of injured, I guess, last year and everything. But I'm like, the guy, I think he missed like 4 games maybe. Yeah. And on top of that, he played through a lot of injuries at the beginning, middle, and end. Like either way, like he threw. I mean, unlike the guy he made the most expensive player in the whole NFL, I think, Prescott, and he missed more than half the games, but he didn't say nothing about that, right?
No. Paying them TJ Watt money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's up with that?
That's another can of worms.
Well, that's somebody else's problem.
That's
somebody else. That's somebody else's money. Okay,
that's Pittsburgh, bro.
But I don't know. It sounded like he did. If he did it, good. Yeah. But if he did, don't start with me, Jones. Don't start with us, man.
You want another Fritzker?
Don't. Cha-cha. Can you deal with this? No comiences. No comiences. Nah, Michael Parsons is the most valuable player probably in our team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because of so many reasons. He's a leader. He leads by example. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said, he was still going to training camp and he said he was going to go, and he, true to his word, he still went without a contract being, there. Not only that, he has taken pay cuts on top of everything to add players to the rosters. Yeah, because his position that he got, he could get more as a linebacker, but he went as a defensive end. Yeah. Why? To pay him less. Mm-hmm. To pay him less. Mm-hmm. He's done so much that makes me proud to have him as the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Of course, a lot of people have him on the bad side of talking crap, talking smack, But you know what?
But I think about that, though. I think about that when we say talking smack, talking crap, and all that stuff. He says it in a sense, competitively. He doesn't say it like out of pettiness either.
I agree. He says it in a competitive
manner.
And you know what? Play for respect.
Play for respect. Yeah. Because that's you're competing. Your two teams competing. Of course, there's got to be a little salsa in the tacos every now and then to get the team riled up and the other team riled going, so that way they can give them their best.
Exactly.
Yes, and he has the gift of gab of talking smack. That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
You know, exactly. But I couldn't agree with you more in that sense. And you know what? On top of that, he backs it up. I mean, the guy plays injured. That's everything. He plays almost every down. I mean, he's just out there doing everything. He plays linebacker. He plays defensive end. He plays whatever we need him to. To be quite honest with you, and on top of that, I think right now he is rated in the whole NFL number 3 defensive player. The number 3. Number 3. I mean, I would have probably put him at 1 or 2, but maybe would have been a little bit of a bias. Maybe
a little biasy.
Maybe. But you know, okay, fine. You know what? That's still I'm proud. But as a Dallas Cowboys, I think he is one of the most valuable players out there because he's a difference maker. He is a big difference maker. Since we don't have Prescott doing the difference making in the offense, I'm just glad that we have him on the defense to be that person to make it. Whether it's him or because of him, somebody else gets a chance to go ahead and make things happen. I've seen over the course of Michael Parsons being there, more turnovers in like, you know, come our way than ever before. I've seen in other years. At least, you know, I mean, I know we've had some good years and everything with good turnovers, but consecutively, you know, we still have had consistent turnovers with Michael Parsons since Michael Parsons has been, you know, with us. So, I mean, that tells you everything. I mean, that shows you everything and that tells you everything.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree with you on that. And speaking of which, I think we were discussing one time off camera, I think the other day, right? The other day we were having some dinner or whatnot, and we were talking about how Jerry Jones right now has no excuses now. When it comes to the team, that this team doesn't go far, doesn't go the distance. It's not the coach's problem. It's not the other player. It's not defense. No. It's a quarterback issue. It's the quarterback issue.
I mean, I said it actually last year. I if we go back and anybody sees the videos that we did before season started, I said if this year, which was last season, we have a great year, it's gonna be because of Dak. Because why? Because we don't have anybody. He doesn't have weapons. He doesn't have anything. He's gonna have to do it himself. He's gonna have to do it himself. What happened? He in the 7 games he lost 4 out of the 4 out of he lost 4, won 3 games. And ridiculous. And then he got injured. I think it was more of strategic to quiet down everything, to kind of settle down, because Jerry Jones was just getting grilled after grilled, and then you know, also Prescott was already heading that way too, and everything. I think it was more of a business strategic move, to be honest, to get him out than a real injury. But it was smart because because there were already getting ready to see the real Prescott. Yeah, we know what you could do with stars out there, but I want to know what you could do for the team when we don't got stars. Hey, we have great players this year. We do. We really do. But hey, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to get injured. You don't know what and for you not to be able to pick up at least a bit of that slack, you know, it makes you question whether I want you on my team or not. At least as a fan, it shows, you know, it shows something. I mean, I don't know. I'm just glad that this year they did get somebody that could step up. I mean, you know, who knows? Really, who knows? Because I want to see him play out there, maybe one game or two. You know, when I'm, you know, hey, we're up in the first half. I would like for him to go ahead and get on the field and see what he's got. Because I could be wrong, but the potential is there. At least I like that. I like it. I like that. You know what? Hey, you're not gonna fill the shoes. Fine, boot him out and let's go. That next one. You know, it's gonna take us a while probably to find another quarterback. If it's not him, if it's not his backup, if it's not our backup, you know, we might. But you know what? We have to start already, because you know what? It's already showing. It's already shown as time passed that Dak's not the guy.
Not that guy. Yeah.
Prove me wrong this year. You know what? You got stars. Even if you win the Super Bowl this year, you know what? I'm not even. You know what? I don't care how you did it. You did it.
Yeah.
You know what? Prove me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say, oh, because you know what, superstar. You know what? You got it. You want it. Hey, you shut my mouth. You know what I mean? You put me. You made me be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but other years have been put. I've seen him with great receivers, and he hasn't been able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I really am with sticking to that past notion that he's not able to go ahead and get us past in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you 100% with that, and hopefully we might get proven wrong.
I want to be proven wrong.
Hopefully we can get proven wrong because, like you said, the proof is in the pudding, and
exactly.
We'll see pretty much because honestly, I am looking forward to this season. There's no lie about that. I am looking forward to the season, and the reason being is that it's a whole new game. It's all fresh. It's all do or die pretty much. The proof is there. Can Dak? Was it a coaching issue? Was it an offense issue? Was it a defense issue? Or was it just Dak? And with this upcoming season, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it, and it's gonna show: is Jerry Jones a good businessman when it comes to football, or his ego is finally gonna get checked?
Yeah, I mean, he has a big ego. I mean, look at what he did with Parsons, we just discussed earlier.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like the moves that he did finally. Whether it was him or he allowed it, whatever it was, I really am proud of the decisions he made this year.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. I'll back him up this year in the decisions he made. I really do. But there's still all the year to have, and you can still make mistakes by not doing, hey, somebody gets injured, you don't do something, you do something, or you get the wrong person. You know what? I mean, hey, exactly like last year, you had Derrick Henry, the opportunity was there, you didn't get him. Yep. That was a big no-no.
That was all ego.
Yeah, that's a big no-no. Yeah, that's no. You don't do that.
No.
And that's what I kind of mean. Maybe if that happens later on throughout the year, he still has room to make mistakes, unfortunately. And Jerry Jones has been proven, but hopefully, so far, right now, he's been doing great.
Mm-hmm.
I respect and I approve so far what he's done so far with the team.
Yes.
I hope it continues. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. They look like a strong, solid team. It looks very, 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 very positive. Hopefully, I mean, I'm already saying that they're making to the playoffs. I know they're making to the playoffs. Now, how far in the playoffs? That is the question that I would like to ask Dak myself because he can answer that.
Is it one and done, or is it the bowl?
Yep.
In the future,
because like I said, you look at all this and it's all him.
Mm-hmm.
It's no matter what you see it, no matter how you can come talk to me. Hey, comment, let me know. I'll gladly explain exactly on detail why. Like the last time we were in the playoffs, the Green Bay was all Dak's fault. Again, I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. You ain't scared.
I'll do it again, and I'll tell you specifically why.
Yeah,
because it wasn't. It's you can put the blame on everything, but everything goes back to leadership and Dak. Honestly, in that game, I can tell you in detail why.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a tough cookie. It's gonna be one interesting season.
It is. I'll tell you this much. It's gonna be very interesting, very cool. At the least bit, it's gonna be a very hyped up season.
Even to the point that I want to see the preseason games actually.
Oh, tell me about it! I just want some football, man.
Yeah. I want to see the preseason games just to see how the team looks.
Just get my little fix.
Yeah, a little fix before NFL kickoff. Thursday comes around.
I think this because of last year the Cowboys did. I am so actually I want some football. I need it.
Yeah. But they're so early too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually earlier.
Yeah.
So actually, you're right. I am looking forward to preseason games this year.
Yeah.
Because I guess I've just been too far along. Because I would be so mad. Honestly, I watch every game of the Cowboys, but last season there were just some games that I just like, I can't bear this. I can't watch this. And I just shut down the TV, and I'm like, nah.
Let's see what else is on.
Yeah, even I did that last year to a couple of games. Not I mean, not all of them, but it hurt. It hurt.
Yeah.
It was devastating.
Mm-hmm.
It was devastating. Some were even too like funny, and I was laughing at my own team.
But you're like, man, these guys are getting crushed. Oh wait, it's my own team.
I know. I'm like, why? But new year, new team, new actually knew everything.
Yeah.
Knew everything.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to expect. I don't know if that's more exciting or more
what was it already? I believe was it either yesterday or the day before yesterday? They already went down to their practice grounds already.
Yeah. Right? See, yes.
So
it's because they have like so many. Because they,
was it Florida, right? I remember seeing palm trees in their post.
Yeah, I believe it was Florida because their training camp is somewhere else.
California.
Yeah, no. Like their training camp, no, Florida.
No, Florida.
Yeah.
You would think it would be in Texas though.
You see, I thought so too, but it's because they like to go ahead and go move around a lot, and people go to their practices, and they like to go all over because America's team.
Well, we don't know about that. Texans, let's go Texans.
Everybody bleeds blue. It's actually red, but okay. Inside.
Oh man. Well, let's go on to basketball news.
Basketball,
a little bit of pulsating. The season has just ended or whatnot.
I know,
but it seems right now that the Chris Paul debacle, like, where is he going to say? Is he going to go back to Spurs? Is he, because he's a free agent? His last year, his last hurrah. Right now, today, he found out that he's signing with the Clippers for his final year.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like that's I think that we could have used him in the Spurs a little bit more. Still, he's not really his skills, but more his veteranship.
I could see that. But at the same time, I can understand why he decided, or why the team decided not to, get him back.
No, yeah, definitely. I hear you.
And here's the reason why. All that they have locked in when it comes to the team, like there's the current lineup from what I've seen. They're like their current projected rotation. They're the starters: Darren Fox, Dylan Harper, Steven Castle, Harrison Barnes, Victor Wembanyama. The second unit is Devin Vassell, Carter Bryant, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan, Luke Cornett. That's a pretty solid rotation.
That is pretty. I would move a little bit, maybe a little bit here and there more.
Well, but
nonetheless,
the way it's looking,
yeah,
I can understand why they didn't go back with Chris Paul. Although Chris Paul did add a lot since he mostly played all 82 games. Yeah, right here. This is what he brought to the Spurs. He played all 82 games. Pretty much average every game was 28 minutes. Averaged at 8 points. His percentage on field goal was 42. 3-point percentage was 37.7. Rebounds was 3.8. Assists was 7.4, and steals was 1.3. He did bring a lot. He brought specifically some good momentum to the team.
I think he did enough. I think he did enough.
And and he had nothing but praises for San Antonio and the way everything is lined up. But it's understandable why he would want to go with the Clippers.
No, and I understand. I from the Spurs perspective too. I understand. I just think, veteranship, because there's a lot of new blood, new kids, teach them a little bit about the profession, especially oncoming ones, especially when they got two, rookie of the years, they're more than likely, hopefully go for third. Third rookie
Chicago
of the year.
Bull style, 3 feet.
You kind of look at it, it's like, okay, maybe that's not what they need. It's just some leadership out there,
definitely.
And that's the kind of thing, especially from him, it would have been a little bit more valuable than certain players. What I mean?
Of course.
But I like you said, again, I understand the Spurs way. They need to win, and they want to win. And I understand that they need players out there that can play and everying, and be out there.
Yeah, because honestly, the way it happened last season, what could have gone wrong with the team
went wrong.
Yeah, went wrong. And I know we say that phrases a lot because injuries are And we'll touch on injuries in a moment here.
Well, the worst thing is the Spurs because of what happened the season before, and then
Victor
this season,
and Coach Bob.
Victor, yeah.
But he's back.
Yeah.
He's back. He's healthy. They're going to monitor his health a lot better to prevent those kind of blood clots and, protect his life and protect the team.
I mean,
which is great. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, I mean, we can see how that happens. It's just, like I said, I just, Spurs need it. Spurs need every help they can, all the help they can get, and they need to go ahead and they need to do something already. Yeah. I know. No, like even if another injury happens, they need to move.
They got the tools. They got some tools with that rotation that they have up. I think I'm smelling.
No.
I'm smelling playoffs. I'm smelling offs.
At minimum, playoffs. They need to make it. They need to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like speaking of playoff teams made, the Houston Rockets with Kevin Durant, them signing Kevin Durant. That was way out of left field.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming until you told me, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I was like,
especially with the trade with Green and Brooks.
And again, we did say they needed a star, but I don't know. I mean, well, we'll see.
When we said star, we didn't say Suns.
We didn't say him, right?
We didn't say specifically a team.
You got the worst one, but no. Well, you never know. You never know. No. I'm talking too much, but in that sense, negatively. But no. You never know, and for whatever reason, maybe the Houston Rockets bring out something in him that no other team could do.
Yeah, he's looking forward to playing with the team. Like, this is what he averaged pretty much when he played with the Suns. He played 62 games last season.
Yeah.
36 minutes per game. That's a lot. He averaged pretty much 26 points.
That's very good.
Field goal range was 52. 3 points was 43. Rebounds was 6.0. Assists was 4.2. And steals 0.8. Okay, he's not much of a steal. But you know what? The other aspect around he might be, it might have been a good trade. Other sports analysts and other pros have said this is a good trade.
The problem is not the way he plays. We've discussed it before.
Yeah,
it's not his playing. His what he does out there.
It's the ego.
Yeah, it's the ego.
It's the coaching and
what
the
he brings, the mood that he brings, the chemistry he brings with the team. That can cause that disruption.
Yeah,
especially in Houston, since they've had a very good chemistry.
Exactly. It's true. It's true.
But I mean, we're saying this, but like you said, we never know. Other sports analysts have, and I don't know. I would say some agree. Great.
A lot of them are saying that's great. Yeah. That's great that he's with the team. Some are concerning a lot of Houston Nationals. I'm so involved with baseball. A lot of Houston Rockets fans were actually frustrated with this kind of trade. Like, okay, well, we had Green. Yeah, he made some mistakes, but he's still young. He's still shapeable. Everyone's like, Dylan Brooks. Okay.
We all said that was fine.
Yeah, that was all right.
Green was the one that we were like,
but Green.
Come on, man. It's in the name. He's a little green. Come on.
Let him ripe up a little bit.
But
let him become yellow. But that trade was wild. And there was a lot of rumors, speculations. We were like, ugh. Maybe you can see him with, the Mavericks. We're like, the Mavericks. But...
Well, I mean, you know what? Going with the Mavericks wouldn't have been as much of a harmful thing because they're disruptive right now. They're just all over the place. They don't have anything really, really going for them.
Except like Cooper Flag, but
well, I mean, yes, but that's of course that's
yeah, he's still rookie, and you don't know. It seems like they're building around him.
Exactly. Well, I would too if you're gonna be your new, your new top player, your new, Well, I mean, either way, they're building around him, but you don't know what's gonna happen. Still, you know what I mean.
And here's the thing: yes, they have Klay Thompson, they have Anthony Davis. Davis. I don't know why David. I like saying his name like that. But speaking of Mavericks, they're supposedly they're building around him. He's a great player. They have those two veterans, stars. That they're within that team that they're building around of. But rumors are now that and here's where it's weird. It came out of way left field. Since the Lakers got new owners, there are a lot of trades going on. They're on the table. A lot of people are testing the waters. And one of those trades that could possibly is eyeing for the Mavericks is LeBron James going to Dallas.
I mean, I could see why Dallas would do it, but why Dallas would do well. Yeah, I mean, do that, but and why Lakers would and would not do that.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna be honest with you. For whatever reason,
with the wildness that they had, I don't mean to interrupt, but with the wildness trades that the Mavericks do, so you can see
they don't want
Luka. Yeah.
Exactly. That would really tempt waters, and I didn't really test them. Really, not even tempt.
Yeah.
Like it would test to you'd probably take a risk, because if it blows back in your face, you're not gonna hear the end of it. And LeBron, you either hate him or you love him, one or the other.
Yeah,
you're either a fan of LeBron or you're not. And there's no in between. So that's so that's why with the Lakers, that's why I say the same thing. I understand why they would, but at the same time, I would understand why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
And that's why I was surprised, because no matter what, he brings money to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll coming into to Dallas, I believe he sells a lot of things, a lot of hype will bring back to light. But as the year goes on, I mean, the years he's had with the Lakers. And if he has one of those years with the Dallas, well, that's gonna move. People are gonna move on with that quickly. So you know what I mean. There's so much things, good or bad, for. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for Dallas, I think you should already just test what you already have. I mean, to be quite honest, you really do go out and get him.
Yeah,
I don't think you'll be too bad, but just watch out whoever got him, because the thing is, it will flip on your face. It will go. It will hit you. It'll hit you back if you mess up. Like if he does bad, and LeBron hasn't been doing that great, over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
he hasn't doing magically, at least.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna blow back on you.
Yeah, and believe it or not, like I'm looking at the stats here. They took kind of a slight dip.
Yeah, definitely.
And I have a theory about that too. Like this last season with the Lakers, he played 70 games, 34 minutes, and average of 24 points per game as well.
That's pretty.
Field goal range percentage was at 51. 3-point percentage was at 37. Rebounds was 7.8. Assists was 8.2. And steals was 1.0. He did play, but it took a dip from the 2024 season.
That almost sounds like actually Kevin Durant's.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, sounds like almost.
But it's a dip though, because the previous year he was playing 35 minutes. He averaged pretty much 25 points per game. Field goal range was at 54. His 3-point percentage was at 41.
I think that's the biggest one. That's the 3-point percentage.
Yeah, and also his field goal range, and also his assist. Oh, it's a little slight dip, but not that much. But yeah. Like maybe we might see a trade out of left field, and I know, and others would agree as well too, that the trade with Luka going to the Lakers. No, hold on. Hear me out. This is a little rumor here. Like, or the way I see it, is that maybe the Lakers are planning to build around Luka as their star player for Los Angeles. Now that LeBron is pretty much out of the way when it comes to that.
Yeah, but
so this trade, this rumor of trade might be possible, even though right now, like the top 4 players right now that has Cooper Flag, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson. The top players that they have, the Mavericks.
No. I mean, I think that they're good, so I don't see why they would go after LeBron. Now, going back to what you said, and you're right. You're wrong. No, I completely agree with you. To the what's it called? It's like they're building, and they should build around Luka, not LeBron.
Yeah,
but going back to a Marvel movie, like when Thor comes in with Star-Lord, and and at the beginning he's like, I'm captain, of course. So that's basically it. Like, but I'm captain, of course.
Yeah.
but we all know
Oh,
Lucas,
yeah.
the main guy. You
Your
know
main
what
guy,
I mean?
yeah.
We all know he is. You know,
Because pretty much when he joined the team, you can start seeing the momentum
no, definitely.
just going with Luka. You know, I don't know if any other NBA fans like whatever watching those, watching the playoffs, seen that. You know, I sure saw it.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Lakers fans that are Lakers fans,
No.
when they heard Luca was going, I mean, who were you? I mean, honestly, who did you scream out more? Whose name did you scream out more? Honestly, playing in the playoffs, considering
Like, wow, I was that was a mind numbing little moment in sports history.
like seriously, that
Yeah.
was mind blow. I mean, honestly, wow. You said I didn't see that in left field. I totally, completely was blinded to that. That was ridiculous. That guy should never work ever again.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should hire him
Yeah.
just for that. Like I would never be able to trust somebody who traded Luca. But you know what?
But
Here's
the thing. Here's the thing. Already with the injuries that happened throughout the team during that season, because they have faced a lot of injuries, it looked like the signs that this team wasn't going to go the distance that hot, and maybe they win tankathon just for the fact of getting Cooper Flag. It seems like that too. Now,
Pero I wouldn't have given up. That's too much to give up, Luca.
Yeah.
No team, even if anybody can tell you, nobody would have gotten rid of Luca for that.
No. And the thing is, they're playing with money at the same time too. You know, because I know they traded him for like Anthony Davis. They got Anthony Davis for cash advances and a coupon. You know, So like I know with Anthony Davis, there might be a reunion with LeBron James. Who knows? Yeah, who knows?
You know what? Who knows? But well, I guess we'll continue to monitor that.
Yeah,
but
we'll definitely monitor.
It's pretty kind of slow right now. With everything with football and basketball, a little bit. They're here and there, maybe a little bit of trades, a little bit of contracts being made. But yeah, I think that's the most watched out thing. LeBron being moved.
But no, we'll keep you posted here on Tailgate. Pretty much on what LeBron James. I can't believe we're saying that. Is LeBron James playing landing in Dallas?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or you know what? How about this? Comment if you agree with us, or you'd like to see LeBron in Dallas.
Oh, LeBron in Dallas. It sounds weird at the tongue, right?
I mean,
LeBron
I don't know.
Maverick. LeBron James on the Maverick. Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
him in the blue and white uniform. Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
yeah, that's weird, right? That'll be weird. That's like an NBA 2K trade. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I would. It would be weird to see him in Dallas, but nonetheless, give us your comments. I mean, share with us what you think.
Definitely, let us know.
Do you agree with us,
hit us in the DMs.
Yeah, you might prove or make a point that goes with your theory or what you want.
What predictions might you have?
Exactly. You might make a good point that we didn't even think about. Hey,
we'll definitely touch on that on the next episode.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah.
Yep. But as far as b-ball that goes, I think that's
as long as NBA frustrations go, that's one. But on to the other frustration, America's pastime. Baseball.
Hey man,
another Silver Boot series has gone and come, and as you can tell, I'm not wearing the cowboy hat, and here's the reasons why. We lost one round, so we're tied round apiece to the Rangers, but there's still plenty of season left. I think we're going to face them off against 2 more series. So hey,
really? That's good.
Third time's a charm. We're getting ready to whoop some, and not only that, injuries happened.
We should have beat the Rangers, honestly, but
we should have beat the Guardians that we got swept by.
Yes, I mean it's kind of scary. We're 7 games behind Rangers, and 4 behind.
The Rangers are 7 games behind us.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry. The other way around. Yeah. They're what's it called? They're behind.
Yeah, we're in first place. We're at 57 and 42.
Yeah, and the Mariners
are 53 and 46.
3 games. Yeah.
We're still number 1 in the AL West, which is great.
Which is great.
Yes.
But it's scary with all these injuries now, even more injuries. Dare I say these? I mean, I would say in injuries, I think it's worse than last year.
Oh, honestly, my friend, my brother. Oh man, it's 16 man injured. How are we still breathing? How are we still staying on top? Nothing but grit. nothing but grit and baseball chew.
Well, they're definitely grabbing their.
Oh yeah, a lot of baseball. So right now. Here's the 16 players injured right now. Right now, let me just let me go. Let me go off the list. Jacob Melton, outfielder, sprained ankle, 10-day. Brendan Rodgers, second base, strained oblique. Jeremy Pena, still with the fractured rib, 10-day. He might be coming back pretty soon, probably with the series maybe. Luis Gilmore, strained hamstring. Jake Myers, strained calf. Hayden Wineski, Tommy John, he's out for the whole. Sean Dubin, strained forearm. Luis Garcia, Tommy John, still in 60-day. But those guys, they're already pitching in rehab. So, it's kind of like, the red right now, we're in the yellow when it comes to them. When it comes to Luis Garcia, Christian Javier, JP France, Pedro Leon, Spencer Enriquetti, it's all, and he has a fractured hand. Still, I think he re-injured, but apparently, from what I've been reading, is that he's already hitting the bats, so that's good. Zach DeZenzo, sprained hand, 60 days. Ronel Blanco, Tommy John, probably won't be even seeing him next year. That's how bad, or maybe till around this time again for Ronel Blanco. And recently, Game 2 against the Mariners, Isaac Paredes, strained hamstring, 10-day.
Jeez.
10-day.
I mean, that's the whole first starting lineup, man.
16 players, and we're still duking it out.
I don't know what's more amazing that we're still in first place.
Well, honestly, no, we're still in first place. But here's the thing: yes, we may not have won the series against the Mariners, but we did prove a point that the Astros do mean business. Because Game 3, we put a whooping on the Mariners.
Oh yeah,
and it was 11-3. 11-3.
Yeah.
So that says a lot. That says that this team's still striving, still working that way to fight their way to the playoffs, to the postseason, to the World Series, and bring another championship to the city of Houston, Texas.
I just think there's so many injuries, and that's what's the scary part. And then on top of that, right now, yes. it's a really bad time.
Yeah, the All-Star break. Oh man, the emphasis on break. Yeah. I know. Right now, Hunter Brown's in some kind of rut. Right now, it sucks. It sucks bad. It sucks really bad. But I know he'll persevere through this game. But also, when it comes to Spencer Enriquetti, he did his best. With that freak injury, maybe there's more to it. That fractured thumb was pretty bad.
There had to be because it's already been ridiculous. But amount of time.
Who surprised me that's been like not doing as well, and I hope he improves. Lance McCullers Jr. Like that, it's been rough. Mm-hmm. It's been a rough one. Yeah, the Game 2 with the Mariners, like it went into like 11 innings, and we were winning, and we ended up losing 6-7. We barely they barely squeaked by with that win, and it sucks. But honestly, hopefully today when they play against the Diamondbacks, which I believe they play at, Astros game. Yeah, they play today at 8:40 p.m. Yeah, probably 7:40 here in Central Time. I don't know where they're playing. I think they're playing at 7:40. So yeah, they'll be playing against the Diamondbacks, who are at 50-50 right now, and hopefully we can continue that cushion. We have cushion, but not that much cushion right now.
Nope.
That it's safe to say, be like, oh, it's okay, we lose this game. Like, no, at this point, we need to start winning those games again. Hopefully, with yesterday's win, they get on the momentum of a winning streak and continue that.
I hope so, because they need to go ahead and do that. Because I think 8 to 10 games ahead.
We're like 10 games 9 games ahead.
And now it's
right after sweeping the Dodgers, it's like you get like cursed.
Yeah, it was like.
Anybody have a huevo for the curación?
Now at this point, with so many injuries that it is out there,
it's not surprising.
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
Not only that, what team is prepared for that many injuries too.
Yeah.
To replace that many players, that many,
That many injuries. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, I don't blame the Astros at all, even for bringing in, not being able to bring up anybody or whatever. But I mean, I do hope, and I do that the players that are there playing, come up, get an all-star in there, and you know what, pick up the slack, because we need you guys to pull through, because you guys are our hope.
And I can honestly say I can eat crow right now, and I'm glad the one who has stepped up increasingly for this team, Framber Valdez.
Wow.
He has stepped up his game.
For you to say that.
Yeah. You know me, I'm very critical of that guy. I can honestly say I give him props. He proved me wrong. I'm glad to be proven wrong. As fans, we were like, oh man, I hope this is true, but proved me wrong. He has been proved wrong, and I'll eat crow the whole time. You know what I mean? I'll eat crow fried, But yeah, he's improved a lot, and honestly, I look forward when he does pitch. Hunter Brown, yes, we all have those bad days. We all have the same thing with Basketball Colors. But hopefully, he can get out of that rut and start, striking out these guys with them heaters, man. Straight up.
Well, hopefully they can get it going and do what they need to do, because with
Christian Javier and Luis Garcia, hopefully they can start coming back, as well as Spencer and Getty.
Yes, we definitely need those guys back.
Oh, definitely back, yeah.
Definitely we need those guys back. But yeah, the reason why I say it's more for our cushion, it just keeps on getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And we don't want that.
With Cam, with Christian Walker and Altuve and Quarantine, I think, yes. They're the ones that have been steadily keeping the team alive, at bats. But I think we also need Jordan. Hopefully he can get healed. That injury must have been one heck of an injury if he can't, I don't know who's their doctor. Maybe that Dr. Nick Riviera from The Simpsons, because honestly, they're like, no, they're not that bad. And then I was like, okay, maybe they're doing a little bad.
Maybe they're worse than we thought. Than I thought.
A little duct tape, a little whiskey, maybe they might be okay. a little Bengay, maybe something like They need to reevaluate the medical staff there at the Astros, because honestly, from 10-day it goes to 60-day, and then it goes to oh, you know what? They're gonna be gone half the season. Jordan Alvarez, perfect example.
He says he's fine.
He says he's fine. And his hands like this, like a cantaloupe. Yeah. Yeah, right. The blood. Oh no, it's healing. That means it's healing. The squirting the blood, it means it's healing. Yeah.
Releasing pressure.
Yeah. Tommy John's? Nah, it's just a little elbow soreness. His arm a little chueco. But anyhow,
rub some dirt on that.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it. Just twist it this way. Pitch this way better. But honestly, the Houston Astros are still number one. Hopefully they can stay there and keep that momentum going and defeat the Diamondbacks tonight. I'm hoping for a sweep against the Diamondbacks, not the Diamondbacks against us.
Not the other way around. Yeah. Well, I hope I'll settle for 2 out of 3, man.
Yeah,
I'll settle for the 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
they need to pull 2 out of 3 games again.
Yeah,
what they were doing.
Oh, yeah. Even if it's 2 out of 3, I'm okay with it. Just as long as we start winning. Yeah. Maybe we can get a 3-win winning streak with the win against the Mariners in this next 2 games, or even at that, it'd be better if we get a sweep. Come on.
Oh yeah, that would be the best.
Oh, that'd be
best
sweet.
scenario.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
That'd be much needed. Much needed.
Definitely needed. But yeah, honestly, at this point, shall we do our favorite segment of the show?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. Drum roll, please. Welcome to another segment that we like to call on the show of Ponte Pilas. And this is Mijo. Where you're pretty much saying who's doing great and who's doing. And as we discussed right now, I know my homeboy has to ask, good news or bad news?
I always want to go out with the good news. Man.
All right, good news it is. Well, pretty much as we've been just saying, drum roll please. What it beat us this week goes to the Houston Astros. We are 4 games ahead from the Mariners. We're still number 1, but we need a lot more cushion to maintain that number 1. Definitely, I feel. And a lot of injuries, a lot of setbacks. I'm not that frustrated because honestly, it's out of their hands. They're doing the best they can with the depleted, minor leagues that they have. They're calling up. They're doing their, they even signed back John Singleton. They signed Big Bag John already, and I think he's gonna play. I think tonight. I need to check the roster. Anyhow, the whole what I'm trying to say, I was just blown away by John Singleton signing, is that the Astros need to continue on a winning streak. They need to start winning again, how they've been doing before, and show that dominance. And with that dominance yesterday with the 11-3, it shows that they have that oomph. But these injuries have just set them back.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I don't know. They need to evaluate their medical staff, or they need to, I don't know what it is, but something needs to change a little bit, or like way different coaching to avoid these kind of injuries or something. Don't you agree?
I agree. Yeah. I agree. They need to find a way. Doesn't matter how. Doesn't matter by an inch or a mile.
Mm-hmm.
But to get that way.
Definitely. Now, when it comes to SS Mijo, we're gonna go a little differently right now, guys. I'm gonna go a little personal here, right now. Here in the show, since we started, this is career, going for both of us that we do enjoy Tailgate 956. We have a lot of fans, and one of those fans that we have there is my father, Rene Garza Sr. He's a big fan of this show, and he's always wants us to succeed in it and whatnot. And this episode is dedicated to him. Pop, I love you. You're the best. And I can't wait to see you.
For all the support.
Yeah.
All the support.
Thank you for all the support and pretty much showing everybody what we do here at KCYP 97.7 and the amount of sports magic that we bring here. I say magic in the sense because it's like a dream, having to be able to do this show. And we dedicate this episode to you, Pop. Well, my friend, this has been a great episode of Tailgate 956. Once again, I am proudly Rene Garza Jr.
And I'm Freddie Guevara.
And we'll see you guys at the next tailgate. My brother, let's go catch that Astros game, my man.
With some brewskis.
Oh, yeah. Man, I love this. Love this station.